Hello everyone, welcome. I thought I'd try something new on my channel. Something that has never been done before on YouTube. I'll probably put this up on Facebook also. I call this, oh, by the way, this is a cigarette, not a joint. I call this, childhood memories. In actuality, it's, teenage memories because I was a teenager when this happened. Cheers. Backstory is, I had a little Honda 50, living out in the country, Culver, Indiana. Got bored one day. I got in trouble by my parents though. Got bored one day, decided to hop on it with a full tank of gas and drive into town. And this is the route I took. Like I said, this is childhood memories, teen memories. So I figured I'd take you along on my journey into town on Google Maps. Me fire this cigarette back up, it went out. We'll get going. So yeah, this Google Maps, for some reason it doesn't map out the whole route that I took, but I came up from that way, outside of Culver, Indiana. Little dirt road pointed up that arrow. Came up a road called 14B Road. This is 15B Road, which was probably about a mile to get to this point. But yeah, let's get going. Yeah, I'm just cruising down through here on my little Honda 50cc mini bike. Thinking I'm cool. Heading into town, hoping I'll get busted by the cops because back then 50cc mini bikes were a little too powerful for non-licensed drivers, motorcycle drivers, if you may. As you can tell, living out in the country in Indiana was very boring, so I'd find shit to do. This is back when I was about 16. As you can tell, I was a lot healthier back then. So I'm just cruising down these backcountry roads. My little Honda 50, enjoying the fuck out of myself. Full tank of gas. The time before I walked this freaking route, it was like 5 to 7 miles into town, and next time I had me a little Honda 50, and I was like, fuck this. Fuck all that walking bullshit. I'm taking a motorized vehicle. Look at all these freaking hills. Imagine walking into town 7 miles. Is like an 80 something degree day. Walking up and down these fucking hills. You'd give your left nut to have some kind of motor vehicle to get you into town. Look at this fucking hill. Imagine walking up it. I think the time before I took a bicycle down through here. Pedal bicycle. These hills were rough as hell. Just imagine walking them. As I'm walking and cruising down through here, I just thought this scenery was cool as shit. All these palm trees. Remind me of Christmas time. I don't know what it is. When I see palm trees and think of Christmas, just brings joy to me. But yeah, let's go on. I traveled this road back in the early 90s, and according to Google Maps Street View, this is 2019 when they did this. I don't remember that fucking path. I always thought that barn right there is fucking cool as shit. And this house coming up. Actually, this combination of houses coming up. I thought they were really freaking nice back then. Yeah, nice summer day in Culver, Indiana. As you can tell down through here, there's not very much shade. Even though there's a shitload of trees, but not very much shade. Here we come up on US 10. That will, if you follow that shit, it'll take you to Argus, Indiana. But let's keep going. As you can see to the right of me, there's a school bus. This is the route they took to drop all the little assholes off and on to school. Always thought that little path right there was kind of cool. Whoever did that fucking rocks. Here's another fucking bus. Take those little assholes from and to school. Never got what this little fucking pathway or road, whatever the fuck was on the side there was for. But just cruising along on my little Honda 50. That house looks fucking nice as shit. I lived in a fucking shitty ass trailer court in like a little campground out in the country in Culver, Indiana. And as I come along, I just thought these fucking houses were just fucking awesome compared to the shitty fucking trailer court I lived in. But even though I lived in a shitty little fucking trailer court, here's another nice fucking house. I had fucking loving ass family that made it worth it. If I could go back in time and live through that era again, I'd give anything to do that. Still cruising along. Full tank on my little Honda 50. This is how far a little fucking Honda 50 will get you. Fucking 7 miles. Here I go into town, hoping that there's no cops around. I was nervous as shit, thinking I'm gonna get pulled over. On my little Honda 50. And due to Google Maps, I always thought this trailer court was kind of cool. Modernized trailers. Unlike the piece of shit trailer court I lived in. Fucking trailers from the 1960s and 70s. These fucking trailers are like fucking, were like fucking up to date. Like 80s and 90s standards. Fucking shit I lived in was like fucking old as shit. But I digress. Always wanted to move into town and live in one of these motherfuckers. The rent was probably cheap as shit. Probably cheaper than the townhouses. So yeah, here's Culver, Indiana. Nice little town. Bunch of nice little townhouses that will cost you an arm and a leg to own or rent. We were poor motherfuckers growing up, so every month we go into town like this. Same route. Oh, there's a little video store we used to go to. Oh, that's not the video store. That's a little drugstore. Never mind. This town had a little video store we used to go to. And here's the bank. We used to cruise into on the first of every month. Because we were poor motherfuckers on Social Security. See if these other streets will let me get through. Or go through. Nope. Oh shit. Oh, here we go. Here's the video game store. Back when the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo was the shit. This is where we go to get our game cartridges. To rent our own. Fucking gas station, bank. Let's keep going through this little town. A little more townhouses. Fucking nice as shit. Which cost you an arm and a leg. Down there is a laundromat. Used to frequent that a lot. We didn't have no washer and dryer in our poor ass fucking shitty ass trailer court. So we'd come in town to the laundromat. I'd sit there and look at the women's magazines. And here's a mechanic shop. There's a story behind this one. Let me take a sip of my beer. Back in the early 90s, we decided to drive into town. Old 70 something, what was it? 79 Chevy Nova. Oh, that car was sweet. Even though I don't like the unibody frame on those things, but that car was sweet. 305 V8. God damn, that thing would move. I got behind the wheel of it, thanks to my sister. My dad owned it. But we got to the gas station, turned it off, filled it up with gas, fire it back up to go do what we're doing, and damn thing wouldn't start. So my dad worked on it for a couple of days, couldn't figure it out. Ended up hand pushing it from the gas station down to this mechanic shop. And it took the mechanic about a day or two. Found out that it was a freaking coil in the distributor, causing it not to fire over. Remember those days, back before computerized cars, when you can figure out shit like a coil. Good old days. So yeah, cost him a small fortune to get it fixed. But I kind of wish I had the knowledge back then that I have now. I probably could have fixed it for him. Don't mind me, I'm twisting up another cigarette. I'm enjoying these memories on Google Maps. Let's get going here. If I'm correct, is where I won't get into that with this video. I'm trying to keep it positive. I always thought this building on the lakefront looked cool as shit. Just something about these buildings on the lakefront. Just I don't know what it is. Just looks, I don't know. Just looks cool as shit. More townhouses. Now we're coming up to the beach. All the memories there. Every summer they'd have a festival here. They'd have a live band that played classic rock music. And I'd make damn sure I was up next to the speakers. So yeah, good memories there. Went there swimming a lot. And here's a gas station right here where the Chevy Nova broke down at. We had to push it all the way the fuck down there. By hand, on foot, 3 of us, pushing it down to the mechanic shop. Let's keep going here. I know Google Maps is gonna take me through all these familiar areas. Little ice cream slash A&W shop. I've only been there a few times, but they're pretty decent. This apartment duplex brings back some memories. I knew a guy that lived in there. He was the brother of my landlord that owned the shitty trailer court. Well, I used to frequently visit him. vodka drinker, fucking comedian. He was cool. And coming up on the left here, there's the medical center of Culver, Indiana. Down this street is where the video store was. They just recently built that bank right there. It wasn't there when I lived around this area. But this store was. Anybody familiar with this store? Parking Shop. They sold some killer ass fucking farm fresh meat. I'd give my left testicle to get some farm fresh meat from a Parking Shop or any farmers market anywhere. That shit was good. And here we go outside of town. Dairy Queen was down there. Bowling alley. Pizza joint inside the bowling alley. And there's another route we took into town. State Route 17. I want to take you down through here because there's a little town down through here that if you blink, you'll miss it. Dang, they put a fucking guardrail up. All these corn picking rednecks must have been running off the road, so they had to put a guardrail up to stop them. I'm kind of speeding this along, so I want to get the broke. Here we go. I'll really speed it along. And here we come. No. Thought we're coming up on the town. Just a bunch of farmhouses. That looks new. Let me speed down through here. Sorry if I'm skipping anything that you guys want to see, but you can always go on Google Map and look it up yourself. But yeah, here's Baroque. We used to pass through this town a lot going into town. one day it was raining and there was a train coming through, and my dad didn't see the gates coming down and almost skidded into the train. But yeah, this has been my childhood teen memories. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. If this takes off, I might do some childhood memories of Argus, Indiana on Google Maps. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.